In today's world, sustainability is becoming more crucial than ever, especially when it comes to food. The choices we make in the kitchen not only affect our health but also have a significant impact on the environment. From reducing waste to supporting ethical food production, there are numerous ways to make your meals more sustainable. Here are 10 practical and effective ways to make your meals more environmentally friendly. 1. Eat more plant-based foods. One of the most impactful ways to make your meals more sustainable is to incorporate more plant-based foods into your diet. Producing plant-based foods generally requires fewer resources, such as water and land, and contributes less to greenhouse gas emissions compared to animal products. Consider replacing meat with legumes, grains, and vegetables to reduce your carbon footprint while benefiting your health. 2. Choose local and seasonal produce. Buying local and seasonal fruits and vegetables is a great way to reduce your environmental impact. Local produce doesn't have to be transported long distances, which helps lower carbon emissions associated with transportation. Seasonal foods also tend to be fresher, tastier, and more affordable, so they're a win-win for both the environment and your wallet. 3. Minimize food waste. Reducing food waste is an essential part of creating sustainable meals. Plan your meals ahead of time, store food properly, and use leftovers creatively to avoid throwing out perfectly good food. Composting food scraps is another way to ensure they don't end up in landfills, where they would release harmful methane gases. 4. Opt for sustainable packaging. The amount of plastic waste generated from food packaging is staggering. Whenever possible, opt for products with minimal or recyclable packaging. You can also consider buying in bulk to reduce packaging waste. Alternatively, choose items packaged in glass, paper, or other environmentally friendly materials that are more easily recyclable or compostable. 5. Grow your own food. Growing your own fruits, vegetables, and herbs is not only rewarding but also an excellent way to reduce your carbon footprint. Home gardening reduces the need for packaged produce and transportation, allowing you to enjoy fresh and sustainable food right from your backyard. Even if you don't have much space, consider starting with a small herb garden or growing easy-to-maintain vegetables like tomatoes, lettuce, or peppers. 6. Support ethical and sustainable brands. When shopping for food, consider supporting brands and farmers that prioritize sustainability and ethical practices. Look for certifications such as fair trade, organic, or regenerative farming practices. These labels indicate that the food was produced with care for the environment and the people involved in its production. 7. Use more whole foods. Processed foods often require significant amounts of energy and resources to produce, and they can be packaged in unsustainable materials. Whole foods, such as fresh vegetables, grains, nuts, and legumes, are not only healthier but also have a lower environmental impact. By choosing minimally processed foods, you're supporting sustainable food systems and reducing your ecological footprint. 8. Reduce meat and dairy consumption. The meat and dairy industries are major contributors to greenhouse gas emissions, deforestation, and water consumption. Reducing the amount of meat and dairy in your diet can make a big difference in lowering your environmental impact. Try going meatless a few days a week or experimenting with plant-based alternatives like almond milk, tofu, and veggie burgers. 9. Choose sustainable seafood. If you eat seafood, it's important to choose varieties that are sustainably sourced. Overfishing and destructive fishing practices are significant threats to ocean ecosystems. Look for seafood that is certified by organizations such as the Marine Stewardship Council, MSC, to ensure it was caught or farmed responsibly, with minimal impact on marine life. 10. Cook more at home. Cooking your own meals not only gives you control over the ingredients and portion sizes but also reduces the need for takeout or processed meals, which often come with excess packaging. Cooking at home allows you to use fresh, local, and sustainable ingredients while avoiding the wasteful practices of restaurants and fast food chains. Making sustainable choices in the kitchen can feel overwhelming at first, but it doesn't have to be difficult. By making small, mindful changes to your diet and food habits, you can significantly reduce your environmental impact while improving your overall health. From eating more plant-based meals to supporting local and ethical food sources, every action counts in building a more sustainable food system.